Welcome, everyone, to the house that Rodney built, Notre Dame Stadium, underneath the watchful eye of Touchdown Jesus, the home of the Fighting Irish. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Young. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Notre Dame's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. They'll put it in play from the 27. First down. Gonna run it. It's Love. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The give to the tailback. Smashes through. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. The ball's free. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air. It's Shuck. Coming after it. Got rid of it just in time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Quick handoff. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Love. After the filthy move, he's got room. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun. Wants to pass. Working on the right. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Evans. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup from the 30-yard line on first down. Complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's got it on the right. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. Trying to pound it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma State.
At the 45 on its way.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it first and 10. The give to the single back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Scanning the field, it's Shuck. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Brown has it. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Never a doubt. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Leonard. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Makes the grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. 6th play of the drive coming up. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Wants to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Got his man! And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Looking for a man. It's Shuck. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Handoff from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On second down, he'll let it fly. Holds it in. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Motion from the offense. Going up top on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. On the move, it's Love. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. On second down, just keeps firing. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Irish! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking. You play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big field. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this.
He's got the tight end.
It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Cincinnati. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Going with the counter play here. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Love. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They're bringing heat. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And it's good from 58 yards out.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, it's second down. Back to pass, it's Shuck. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. When you've already sent your punter around 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ready to fire from the pistol. They go to the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. He's now got 78 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The sure hands, it's Evans.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They're trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. They'll try to blast their way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, they wanted this guy catching the ball on the right side of the field. They could have just lined him up over there, but they didn't that time. He started off on the left side. He crossed the defense and made the catch on the right side of the field.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Looking downfield, it's Shuck. He's got it down the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Cardinals! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Here comes the 2-point try. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here.
Notre Dame, 27, Louisville, 9.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Irish back on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Grabs it in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, how about the defense? How about the respect level for this guy? Double team him, and what happens? He still wins. You think the offense is going to continue to feature this guy?
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll give it to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Second down.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. This offense has a 2nd down play. Trying the left side. Delivers the contact. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the move. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Got some room headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. To throw, it's Leonard. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Northern Illinois endured a hostile crowd and a challenge that always comes with playing away from Husky Stadium, and the Huskies came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Complete downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll throw it on first down, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking to throw it again. Wide open downfield. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. To the air, it's Shuck. Trying to get to it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Going over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Offense in an empty set. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And that's a live ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Gets open down the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the catch and he's brought down. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Throwing right. It's caught. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. To the air on first down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Going for 6. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Snags it over the middle. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lacey. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And, man, this defense has been so good today. They've built a lead. They know how to play with the lead. They haven't given up a lot of big plays. Right there, that's one of the bigger plays they've given up today. And at this point in the game, garbage time, you're all right with that, man. That's just padding the stats for the other side. No big deal.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. He's taking the deep shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this is